this project. So be teacher before they will understand what does it entail from your side, from what you have heard?
Okay, I think that the came I mention what here for na menka say program here one particular programmer. I think that Ghana for should be very much interested because said that yes kind of last time one sector over the years I had the backbone of the economy for some reasons abandon ama enuntino economically no yenhu baby a yekono revisit na ye turn attention back to the agri sector a bit to me. I employ a lot of workforce aside that a bit to me I boost to your friends economic growth in this country. So it is at the back of that particular thing and at this initiative coming back as our government our agenda be our agenda na agenda kese ne din ye agri for economic transformation agenda. So that particular agenda no beneath it and this initiative feed Ghana ewo. So you can't feed Ghana and then they say ye make it aduane na aye available so sufficient say ya food security said we sika ehho asem no ye behu se ye ni ehho haw because say am no ka say according to world according to World Food Program almost all Ghana about 1 million people are food almost face food insecurity and the same thing over enkra omo under 5 emu 1 million and so malnourished. They don't have access to nutritious food. For food security is when all people at all times have unrestricted access to food. Just a coincidence be anyhow. Also, Rihanna pa anya she cry there. Udebe ko anumni na se for there. Once saka. But unfortunately, over the years, you turn a blind eye. And as our SDGs are one of the main agenda is to end hunger by 2030. So how do we achieve it when 1 million of our people face this kind of way? So and then this particular policy by government, Sebi, who say who here says you pay attention to, and so to anyway the major key driver back on your friend is revamping the poultry industry, because I will go back to 2022. Poultry about Kroma consume 95% coming from outside, just 5% and a free chroma say that is the question. Said we should ask yourself why. And so what your mind now yet to me consuming over 334 metric tons of poultry. As I'm making 334,000 metric tons of poultry within 1 year. Now emu 95% ya preferable until the buy na 5% the free chrome ha. Clearly you know said red flag. The last time the number na ye can how you bet we boost to morale. Now yama young people go into sectors like poultry. Ya avenue ba kwa manfo koma bet me my a lot. So government plan this time around and say we need to revamp and do what you call our farm to table kind of initiative for now buying on there banon. Oko poultry industry now. The major challenges are man for war when it come to feed, when it come to machines na the hatch and kokono and several other enema ombehiano, are buying able making it possible. Now making sure that these incentives will be available. Now investors over the years or more crazy carbon take crasa anema way bano. That money Yamfa measure the poultry industry. Now Yamaya who say in the next 10 years we are going zero when it comes to poultry importation. And I think that if feeding into the last discussion we had the last time said unza meka 95% obusha CFU because it doesn't make sense. Say omanya ya team na poultry common poultry wodi be akoko ubetime opesa we poultry anywhere. It's possible. Now you have time over 334,000 metric tons way na emu 95 efra manone na eba na free kroma. It's a major challenge. So I bind this particular initiative about to revamp this poultry sector. Enquire say kasakeke na mum sikana yede yesa na ma yede shem na ya set up young people na omo take advantage in some of these things. And na nema ombehia when they come to those machines hatcheries na other your friends have feed. And they ba kwa won poultry for no kasa omo major concern has to do with feed. And feed no more than a brone other things. I need to free chrome her. But I'm say young coordinate ya home near Mantino.
And so to
a major challenge I will chroma say. And government sign Casanano, so I said initiative in no a solution to problems and no number no air come 1 year your friends say farm service centers. Oko MTN almost service centers and other way almost service centers. You know.
That's the best example you give.
Yes. So yes, you be farm service centers. These service centers na yes you go to shop when you need any your friends agricultural input, fertilizers, your friends machinery, everything. And then agric extension officers na ye come one some more gauge amount for no. This top shop no also going to be an area here. About avenue for a farmer to just walk in for any technical advice be here in terms of sanyama ya kind. So apart from so being access to fertilizer farm input in the other way, no education and other necessary way you be here to start up whatever project be a person would see when this, you know, these places are there just to offer this help to a man for in agricultural district. Because there are areas I want cry higher, I organ higher because these areas they all bar agric and so if these things are we are able to set these things in motion our these areas trust me, I think that to be able to help. So it's one thing I bet me I can want them. And again, feed the industry. Now I know you can want them set to open grow as a man. Boosting your industry is key. And as an industry, raw material no must come from your friends saying one kasa. We put a value on raw material no. Now also we see create new mama for in your BI. Until last time I made tea tomato example say a tea tomato factory. You need people to go to the field, work and produce these items. Then the major challenges our farmers now has to do with even what producing near we require storage is a major problem. Storage, transportation a major problem, and several other way and the initiatives now are buying air barber share in the middle. Now offer some of these services to farmers. The bridge between farmers and industries, no, na government will take care of it, making sure this produce no ebenya market. Because obia could be idea or ground be and the major concern is a market ben available for me. They will have to have this thing in mind before Besha say because and now investment I would no. The hope is to get it at the end of the day. And so it's a market be any available. I'm not sure say anybody will throw his money into. So it's a government 8 years initiative. Now see a call industrial way the nano na 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy cannot thrive without industries. That industries are the only way and are the only tools and as instruments a bit use to streamline this 24-hour agenda because industries and our capacity to be producing 24-hour around the clock, creating a boosting production, creating job opportunities and so forth. And if you are able to synchronize agri sector no and the industries I think there is one of the major way to boost to whatever that we intend to put up no ebekoso. And again I say there is livestock development projects. And also now no I can't about how I bet me a boosty your friend is saying your industry through these industries because you can livestock a bit me and a sheep, goat, cattle. It will interest you to know about 90% of Ghana for your consumption when it comes to this are coming from outside. Emponche, and your consumption, your consume about 90% of M1 yes, I near Manunino, if Rabontin ever. And trust we yet say, you're creating loopholes, bebrea, yes, Celia, or mind bit me take advantage of. So, as part of this plan, the government say, or the bois farmers in distributing some of this livestock to amount for now education, other necessary opportunities be a hobiano or the bamomo na yet me aboa na ya revival these industries. Now trust me, if all these industries all these initiative you are buying their good table see say ankwaya kasa say they are not advance. Yes,
that is American
yes
onye kasa
na say ye kasa indeed ye hwamana ye I will not be surprised that agri sector no ebetimi take it back in the old position about the major backbone all the sectors in the agri sector will be running because industries around the world countries and then I don't make cultures or will take advantage of the emerging economies in because of agriculture. Vietnam I go to the standard of say or produce a more or partner with other African countries like Kenya and then the friends said Nigeria and some African other countries. And what they are doing is apart from say or more export to these products, areas like Texas machinery, or more they come back and organize workshop for a month for the machine, but if you don't know how to operate it, we are coming with workshop and as for how to use it. So next time, the demand will be high. So this is the extra step countries are going, and through this, they are able to reposition themselves. Can you imagine Ghana will take $250 million, go to Vietnam? When we have the capacity, we have the resources, we have the human resource, everything in this country to ensure we produce rice, process it, and also export a larger amount of these things outside. Or minor benefit. So I think this thing the gains and the dividends are reaping in
okay.
Yes.
The gains and the dividends na what you can wasem. My Ivan or can you nanya there airtain on power 97.9 FM. That is if you are listening. Feed Ghana Jumezi and a waso goody. My year can you na nitintin and anya there. Nyame Aduma, Nyambo China 12 April 2025. Nyame Aduma. There's the official launching of Feed Ghana program Oribado from the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. I want Oribado na ni center nefa pim. Kwana obe fadobo buaheno on the yerisha ni say kaya. Yazin komo bebre last week concerning here youth in getting themselves involved in agriculture. Now we're breaking it down by na yatas into all the questions and there war ibi say concerning Mesiden Makum, Mesiden Mayebi, one an assassin a mezebeye, Eben Kwana